The industry now is caught in a bad downturn. With the recession coming, with commodity prices fluctuating, with our access to trade being eliminated and then given and then eliminated back again and again, it's in a difficult place. So some of the issues I'll just go to break down and we'll take some questions. But demand has to be the number one issue for us. Demand for our product to the consumer. All the value for every calf, every chick, every pig that's born every day, the value of that animal is predicated on somebody eating it. Right? If someone didn't eat it, our cow industry would look like India. They would just walk around the streets. All the demand comes from consumers. We have to remember that. Domestically, internationally. Trade. We have only so many, 5% of the world's population. As the middle class grows around the world, the first thing they want to do is increase or better their diet through protein. We need, in the next administration, we did in this administration, really need to work on getting trade flow for animal protein overseas. That's a huge value-added issue. Again, that's where we know some other producers in agriculture help the red meat industry and the white meat industry do that, but that's important. One of the other issues that the good doctor didn't bring up, but I'll bring it up, is immigration reform. We're in a labor-intensive industry. When those animals are born out on that farm, those animals aren't good to anybody until they get slaughtered and cut up. And machines don't do that. People do that. It's a people-intense industry. People don't like to think about this. He raises a cow, raises a pig. Okay, well, how does that animal get to the consumer? This guy goes through the pattern. And that's probably not, the most glamorous part of the industry. But it has to be done to make sure that immigration flow continues and that we don't put walls up and stop this. But it can't be illegal. It has to be a legal flow. I think even Mr. Bush, President Bush said last night on TV that one of his regrets, now he's having some regrets, one of the great regrets was not getting immigration reform done. Now, I think that, we paid the price for that, right? Our company got raided. I don't know how many people they finally prosecuted. They came in and it cost our company $50 million, even though we were using the government program to screen all the people that were hiring. Tell me reform does it need to happen. Food safety, I agree, it's going to be a huge, big problem. Here's what happens on food safety. It's like everything else. You get things down to where they're really, really, really safe. It's that last 5% that you go after. That's when it gets tricky and expensive and controversial. And that's for proponents that say they want food safety, but really what they want to do is to knock animal protein off the center plate, are going to come crashing in to make meat production fail-safe, and in doing so, drive up the cost of the product so much